There we go. It did not get changed over here. Yeah, being married at 19. Most people go through a pretty profound change psychologically in their mid-20s. You just had to hop up there right now, huh? Fair enough. Fair enough. My cat has, well, the fact that I have 5 of them in the house, but the one that is mostly mine has taken to hopping up to the top of this little 4-foot tall bookcase from the floor. Every chance he gets. This is also Muffin Cat, for those of you that know that story, which should be most of you by now. Huh. You. Finally. Now it is time. Let our game begin. And the good and bad thing about this version of this game, they gave voices to all the characters. There are a couple of voices that are downright terrible. You don't get that till next time, Jibruin. That's the second game. But just for the record, I really love the voice they got for that character in the next game. I actually don't know who the cast is for this game. Hello, Dragonus. Yeah, I do not know who the cast is for this game. I should look it up, since I am right here. Yeah. Does anybody actually have a list of who's in there? That's my question. Nope. Do not see the list of voice actors. Do not see a cast. Huh. Oh well.
What? What the?
So basically we have a dude who was snoozing and then heard loud noise. That's neat.
Ow! What? Whoa!
I will ask you if you guys want me to read out the narration here. I think you can, yeah, you can switch out to the Japanese voices. But considering that the thing is, I don't speak Japanese. So I don't understand it. And it would really clash if I were to start reading out the narration. Okay, with a crack, Junpei's head connected with something metal. He rolled over and threw out his hand to steady himself, but he found himself groping at empty air. His balance lost, and his still fuzzy mind struggling to understand what was going on, Junpei tumbled down to the cold gray floor.
Ouch! God damn it! Ah! What the hell? A bed?
Yeah, unfortunately, I do not have the option to... I do not have the option to switch right now. And I can't go back to the title screen from here that I found.
I fell pretty far.
I need to change that sound balance. I need to lower the background sound and up the voices some.
That really hurt. Damn, my eyesight's kind of blurry. Must have hit my head. No, wait. That's not it. An earthquake! But it's shaking too fast for that.
He's an anime protagonist? That's how?
Anyway. Where am I? Wait, it stopped? What's that sound? That's 5.
It'd be interesting if this was the Titanic.
What's this 5 mean? It won't open. What's this? Is this keeping the door shut? Hey! Hello? Is anyone there? Open the door! Huh? What the hell is this? A watch? It doesn't look like one. 5. That's the same as the door. What? How do I take this off? Maybe pushing something on this will work? Nothing. Damn. Guess I'll have to force it off.
Here we go.
good. This stupid thing won't come off. What the hell is the deal with this thing? Where am I? And why the hell am I here? Why? What the hell happened to me? My head. Huh. This is... Hold on. Am I on a ship? I can't see anything. If only it wasn't so dark outside. Huh? What the...
That's not good.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What the hell is going on here? What the hell? God damn it! Hey! Anyone! Is anyone there? Come on, if you're there, say something! It's not stopping. Not good. Not good at all. Okay. I need to find a way out, and fast.
Okay, so welcome to 999, the game that is basically a series of escape rooms tied together with plot. Lots and lots of talking in that plot. And I can take all the time in the world I need to do this because as much of a sense of urgency as they really want to go, the water's not going to kill us. It's not going to rise above a certain level at any point until we solve the room and, plot happens. But essentially, we are stuck in this room as Junpei. And now we're going to get instructions. We're going to get a lot of instructions thrown at us. And yes, puzzle number 1, 30 picarats. Everything's going to remind you of a puzzle this game. So operations during an escape. During escape, we are restricted to one area. The goal, search around to uncover how to unlock the door. There are items and hints in the room that will help you escape. Click on the location you find suspicious to search the room. Use Q or E to move. And this game is not really fully 3D rooms. You move around in kind of a slideshow-like effect, like you did in the original Myst way back when. So see, when you move around a room, you get just a few views of it. You have one there, and one there, basically. But if we hover over something, if we say, look at this, water just keeps pouring through the window, like a waterfall. Don't think shoving something in the window is going to stop the water. In other words, if I don't want to die, I need to find a way out of this room. I have to figure this out. We can look over here, and we have a few things to check here. Doesn't seem like there's anything hidden on the sink. This is the only drain in this room. So that tiny little drain is not going to be enough to stem the flow of water. But like I said, plot devices. And now we have the items. About items. Once you've obtained an item, you'll be able to go to the items screen. Clicking item at the top left will take you to the item screen. And we can search an old picture frame. There's a picture of a ship in it. There's screws keeping the back on. And there are indeed screws keeping the back of that picture. Investigate with an item. And considering it's Junpei's head, that might actually work. But I can't get out of the room like that, so you know. The item visible in the lower left down here is the item currently held. When you close the item screen, the last selected item will be in hand. If you hold an item while investigating, you may trigger a reaction. Try switching out the items in hand and search different places. Click the item icon or press V to quickly change between items. Since we only have the one now, we have a little note from the bulletin board up there. It's got a couple of red triangles and a couple of blue triangles on it. I'm sure that means absolutely nothing. A bulletin board, nothing on it except for a list that's sitting there that we can't actually read. And I'm pretty sure that what you're seeing here are close to the PlayStation Vita controls, because the 3DS used the bottom screen for most of the work. At least I remember. It's been a while since I played it. The door to the stove. It opens easily enough. Sure wish the door to get out of here was that easy to open. Hello, Winterfang and Giovanni. That solves the mystery whether or not this stove has been used before. What's this? It looks red. And we have a screwdriver. Before we actually do the obvious thing... No, it had a Vita port. I thought it had a Vita port. Could have sworn it did. And we get the next tutorial. Combining items. Select Combine on the item screen to combine two items. If the two items can be combined, you receive a new item. If they cannot, then nothing will happen. Try out different combinations of items you find in your search. Really? They didn't have a Vita control? They didn't have a Vita port? That's shocking. Huh. A virtual novel that did not make it to the Vita? Really? Could have sworn this had one. Oh well. So what have we here? Looks like it's a lucky day because we found a key. Little blue key in the bottom of the pot. Glorious 3D effects. Ah. And what have we here? A bunch of coat hangers. Some hangers on the pole. Nothing clever to say about it? No. Okay. There's a lock on this briefcase. It won't budge. Let's see if there's anything in the keyhole. Number on the dial is 0101. Guess I'm going to need a key before I can put in any numbers, huh? Nope, the blue key does not work on the red suitcase. It's not a pole dancer. Oh, I am so happy you will be here for Virtue's Last Reward. Rabbit puns. I can keep looking till the cows come home. All I'm gonna find up here is that pillow. Damn it! Is there anything else I can use? Here we are at the middle bunk. There's nothing useful here. Yeah. There's a pipe at the end of the bed. There's nothing up top. There's some pipes down at the other end of the bed. Yeah. There's a blue briefcase on top of the bed. Doesn't matter what I do, this thing won't budge. Guess it's locked. Is this one just like the red briefcase? Well, we have a key. Alright, let's see what happens if I put this blue key in. And nothing. Guess I'm gonna need some sort of code for the dial. So, we have minigame. During an escape, your investigation may trigger one of several minigames. All operations for the minigames are done by clicking on the screen. Some minigames will require you to manipulate something, while others will only require you to apply the right object or click the right thing. Clicking the dial will cause it to move to the next number. Enter 4 numbers this way and then click the key. If the numbers are correct, it will unlock. Oh, let's see. So we have 4 numbers here from 0 to 9. Totally random guess. Nothing. Nope. We're gonna need a code. I don't think it's gonna open if I whack it on the wall a couple of times. You never know till you try, dude. Maybe. Might make you feel better. Alright, Junpei, don't freak out. Keep it cool and look around for some more clues. Well, I can reach this bunk. Might as well look through it. Huh. Damn. Nothing here. The middle bunk is within my reach. Nothing useful on it, though. I can't bring myself to call this a bed. It feels like a board with a sheet on it. It's pretty flat. That doesn't look very comfortable. It's got light blue and white stripes. Kinda reminds me of the Argentinian soccer team. This is a bed, no doubt about it. I thought you were calling it a board with a sheet, man. But if we look behind the pillow, we get another memo. So now we have 2 of them. And the note's got a square and a triangle in blue and a triangle and a square in red. An arrow that goes all the way across the paper. It's red under the red symbols and blue under the blue ones. Hey, it's a mirror. Just in case you thought this might have been like a key floating in midair. No, you wouldn't think that, would you? Anyway. A small red key.
Should probably hold on to this key.
Sure, you voice these lines because we're getting a cutscene.
Oh, what's up with my face? I look like a zombie. Man, what the hell happened to me? How did I end up here? I left work, headed back to my apartment, and... I'm back. Not like anyone will respond. Man, work was rough today. Huh?
Been there, man.
A breeze. Huh, that's weird. Did I leave that open? Everything looks okay. I must have forgotten to close it.
I'm going with the bad curry myself.
What? Who are... I can't...
Consider this a privilege. You have been chosen. You are going to participate in a game.
I'd like to play a game with you.
The memory game. It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
That's right. That guy with the gas mask. That son of a bitch must have taken me here. when I get my hands on him... Well, I guess there's no way to know if that was a man or not. Just who was that? They said, you have been chosen. What the hell is going on? Why me?
You are going to participate in a game. The memory game. It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
The nonary game. Huh. What the hell is a nonary game? God damn it!
That said, I do like his voice acting. Five, huh? What does that mean? Somebody's painted a big red 5 on the door. I guess that's a lever, huh? Maybe if I pull it. Well, it looks like just pulling on the lever just makes a weird noise. Great! The light's still red and the display hasn't changed. Damn it! Why the hell isn't this thing opening? The groove on the side of this thing looks like it's made to have a keycard swiped through it or something like that. Maybe if I can find a card, I can unlock this thing. It's a mysterious device with a lever on it. It's got what looks like a card reader on the side, but it's the weirdest card reader I've ever seen. Let's go ahead and put in the red key, like we ought. Basically the same speech he gave for the blue one. It's not opening. What am I gonna do? I'm just standing around and the water's still rising. There's no point to just guessing randomly. I need to find some sort of hint. There we go. Now.
The nonary game. The nonary game.
Yeah, we'll try there. For the... And how is derpy a slur? Yeah, it's kinda got co-opted after South Park basically invented the word. Well, not South Park, but the Parker brothers. Trey Parker, Matt Stone. Yes, you have a calculator in the pause that you will need. You have a calculator in a lot of places, but derpy kinda got relegated to being synonymous with, you know, calling someone retarded. And on a personal level, this was a word that my daughter was sent home in tears over one day from school. Because she has special needs, and one day while she was out playing, she had a bunch of kids following her around and going, herp, derp, herp, derp, herp, derp. So... So hopefully that did change the sound level settings. But what we need is a code. And the closest thing we've got to a code in our inventory are these little triangles and squares. And maybe you recall that this picture had screws on it. Well, the screwdriver got the screws off easily enough. And here's the picture. Wow, that's helpful. Considerably more helpful. Let's see. There we go. So now we have the two pictures over to the left. The two little triangle pictures. And we have the chart that assigns each picture a numerical value. So I will skip a little bit of fooling around here and say you need the red to match up with the red and the blue to match up with the blue. It's like they took the two codes and basically cut them in half and taped them back together with the other side. So if you look at the red code, that would be 7, 4, 6, 3. 7, 4, 6, 3? 7, 4, 6, 3. Yes. Or not. I just did what I said. 7, 4, 8, 5. Yep, I failed. And the only thing in this briefcase are red key cards. They look like key cards. There's a number on each one. 1, 2, 3. Nothing special about them except for the fact that they're almost two-dimensional. Seriously, look at that. So the other code would be 0, 2, 6, 3. 0, 2, 6, 3? Yeah. Alright, let's see if these numbers work. Turn of the key, and hey, looks like it's working. Yes! Alright, let's open it up. Yes, it opened! Looks like there's something in here. What is this? A file. And now we have a file screen. If you find any documents or notes during an escape, the information contained in them will be available on the file screen. Press the button to open the file screen or do it with the mouse. We don't care. Alright, let's see what's in here. Digital route. Let's see here. Compute a digital route with the following steps. First, add all the numbers in question to one another. If you end up with something greater than a single-digit number, add the digits to one another. For instance, if you have a double-digit number, add the number in the tens place to the number in the ones place. Keep adding digits in this manner till you have a single-digit answer. That final single digit is your digital root. Example, the digital root of 6, 7, 8 would be 6 plus 7 plus 8 equals 21. Is 2 plus 1 equals 3. Therefore, the digital root of 6, 7, 8 is 3. the digital root of 1, 2, 3, 4 would be 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals 10. Combined down, 1 plus 0 equals 1. And there is always time for digital roots, especially in this game. Therefore, the digital root of 1, 2, 3, 4 is 1. I see. So I just keep adding numbers till I get a single-digit number. Oh, looks like there's something on the back of this thing. A notebook, pen, calculator, and a stack of key cards. Huh. Stack of blue key cards. Key cards, number written on each card. 6, 7, and 8. Does that mean something? I will say, thankfully, that really, you, personally, are not going to have to do a ton of work for, figuring out digital roots for the things. The game will do most of it for you. New material has been added to the file screen. Calculator. Press another button to open calculator. The calculator can also calculate digital roots automatically for you, which was not there in the DS version. But yeah, here we go. We have file screen, which gives us which will hold all the little exposition stuff. Map, screen controls, calculator, flow card, escape tips, blah blah blah. We get a calculator, which, just in case you're wondering, will just automatically give us a digital root of anything we enter in. Which, yes, is going to be extremely helpful. Only not. Because most of the times you're not going to have to do the digital root figuring out. So anyway. And back to this. And this. Those cards with numbers on them. I'm pretty sure this is where I'm supposed to use them. Alright, let's slide these cards and see if they work. And... Huh? It's not working. Why? Damn it! No, that's right. I still have cards I haven't used. So, because Junpei is a little slow on the uptake here... Damn it! Not again! There aren't any more cards in here! Only got one other hint. Of course! The files. The file said something about a digital root. A digital root. A digital root, huh? What am I supposed to do with... Yeah, there's a 5 on that door. Do I have to get a digital root of 5? I'm not really sure about this. Yeah, whatever. It's worth a shot. Let's see if this works. I'll just slide the cards to give me the digital root of 5 through the reader. Oh yeah, the DS did indeed have digital root, but it didn't give you a calculator. And cat wanted out. And no, you can't just add. You have to use... You'll see. It gives you rules for this. Did it? I don't remember the digital root calculator being in there. It has been a long time since I played the game, though. Huh. Click 3 cards to select them. The digital root of the selected cards will be displayed. Clicking Reset will deselect all currently selected cards. After you selected 3 cards, click on the device. So we have to pick 3 of these cards that make a digital root of 5. So what's the simplest way to get to a digital root of 5? Getting to 14, because 1 plus 4 equals 5. So we need 3 of these cards that will give us 14. And it has to be 3. I don't think... It wouldn't let me get away with doing 2. So, see... 8 and 6 will get you a digital route of 5, but you need 3 cards to do it. So the solution should be fairly obvious now. 6 plus 7 plus 1 equals 14. 1 plus 4 equals 5. Yeah, I guess I did it the hard way. Huh. Alright, I think this is gonna work. There we go! That's a new noise! Huh. Did it just unlock? Well, that light was red, now it's blue. No doubt about it. There's nothing keeping me in here now. Time to go!
Whoa! Ah! Ah! Ow! Ah! My head. Wait, is it over? Whew. That felt too much like being flushed down a toilet. Damn. Well, better than drowning, I guess. Am I in a hallway? Oh. A door. Another door. Damn this water. Ugh. Let me go. Oh, yes. It opened. What? What the hell? This is the inside of a ship? Well... yeah, that's what I thought. This is totally Wait, what the hell? A wave? Oh, shit! Shit! Okay, I gotta get out of here. C deck. B deck. Hurry! Hurry! A deck's next. What? People.
Meet the overly ridiculous costume in the game. The woman in the lower portion there. The only woman on screen, actually. Who we will get to know later. But yeah, ridiculous costume for no reason other than having a ridiculous costume. Thankfully! The rest of the costumes in this place aren't too bad. Also, her voice actor is terrible. At least from the bits I've heard, her voice actor does not do a very good job, at least early on. It could get better. It could get better as the game goes on, but what little bit I played, her voice actor is really, really flat. So is Ace's. But we will hear that in time.
A lot of people.
I guess there's another one of us now.
A dancer?
No, I'm not. You better get moving.
Oh, well, okay then. Silver hair?
Huh? One of us, huh?
What?
Nothing.
Going up won't do you any good. There are 2 doors, but neither of them will open.
That voice right there.
Wait, hold on. The doors won't open?
Come on! Aren't you coming? You gotta hurry!
I believe that's Wendy Lee.
That's 9 of us then. All of the cards are in hand.
Wait! They're gone. Just what is going on? There's an old man like a lion, a girl with pink hair, and a prince, and I have no idea what they're talking about.
Huh?
Panic, dude.
Ah! What was that all about?
Hey! What the hell are you just standing there for? Didn't you hear him? The doors on A deck are no good. We gotta check the doors on B deck. Got it? Now go!
Oh. Hey, man, that was dangerous.
Huh?
4? And this one says 5.
They're the same. The room I woke up in had a number on the door just like that.
You too, eh? My cell was the same. A number upon the door. I opened it, ran down the hallway outside, and found myself in a rather grand room full of stairs, as I suspected the rest of you.
Me too.
Same for me. There was a door with a number on it.
Yes, we all saw the same thing. That's not important. We need to hurry.
You think I don't know that lady? Open! Damn it! Fuck, it's not opening. This damn thing won't even budge.
Out of my way! Ugh!
A body slam from a guy that big didn't even budge it. There must be some other way. This looks just like the device next to the door in that room earlier. So that means this door is probably locked too.
So, they actually do have an official sound effect when he's not speaking. It's not just the fact that they might have left his thought processes and his actual speech the same. They didn't. Everything up till now, he's actually been saying out loud instead of just thinking in his head.
But still...
Damn it!
Are there any other doors?
He had scarcely taken a step when, at the top of the stairs, next to an ornate clock embedded in the wall, he saw a person. The blue fog was more him going into his mind and just thinking instead of saying everything. More or less. It was a girl. She looked to be the same age as Junpei. He froze, unable to look away from her face. He wasn't confounded by her beauty or something equally silly. Nah, there was another reason he couldn't take his eyes off the girl. Junpei had seen her face somewhere before. He couldn't quite remember where, but he knew. He knew he'd met her before. The girl, too, stared at Junpei, similarly stunned. Her response suggested she'd seen him before as well.
Huh?
Without saying a word, Junpei walked slowly towards her. She didn't move. It was almost as though she was held in place by some sort of magic spell. As Junpei stepped onto her landing, the spell broke. No sooner had he set his foot down than the whole ship shook a second time. The quake caught the girl unprepared, and she fell. Moving on instinct, Junpei leapt to catch her. Or so he thought.
Oh.
Her face was far closer than it should have been, mere inches from his own.
Yeah.
He was flat on his back, and she had landed squarely on top of him. The girl seemed as confused as he did, and her face suggested she still hadn't fully recovered from seeing him. For a moment that seemed to stretch for a very long time, they stared at one another. The ship stopped shaking. Everything was quiet. Water could be heard from the bottom of the ship, lapping faintly at walls and ceilings, but eventually that faded as well. The silence was complete, a thick, muffling blanket. At last, the girl opened her mouth.
Oh my gosh! Is that you, Junpei?
I don't think he was the one making the moves in this case. And yes, the ship is a troll. Junpei. Junpei. Her words echoed through Junpei's head, and suddenly his memory returned.
Akane.
Why hadn't he realized it before? Because it's been like 3 seconds or so? The girl was Akane Kurashiki. She and Junpei had been friends since childhood. They'd gone to elementary school together for 6 years. But what was she doing on the ship? Her soft eyes were only inches away from his own. He could feel the warmth of her face. Feelings he thought long forgotten began to work their way to the surface. He could feel his face heating up. At that moment,